Smith with Run the Jewels. As for the Rolling Stones, still giving tickets away for that. I think maybe next week here on the show or the week after. As for now, you can try to win them at AlanCoxShow.com. Just hit the contest tab. And a lot of people have asked me, is there an MMS pre-sale? There is for the Rolling Stones. The WMMS pre-sale will start Thursday at 10 a.m. And you want to use the password SHATTER. Shadoobie. So Thursday, 10 to 10 p, the WMMS pre-sale for the Rolling Stones. Use the password SHATTER, and you can get in on those early. They are playing First Energy Stadium earlier in July, right? It's going to be a great summer for shows.
I thought that was June.
Sorry, June 19th. You're right, yeah. Juneteenth. So they will go on sale to everyone else on Friday, but you can get them 24 hours early. With the keyword shatter for the Rolling Stones. I don't know. People have also asked me who's in the supporting slot for that, and I don't know. I'm not sure who's on the Stones tour. We have bureau chiefs all over the great state of Oklahoma. We have them in Fort Smith. We have them in Murfreesboro. We have Julie in Sallisaw, Oklahoma. We've got people in Oklahoma City. They listen on the iHeartRadio app. And we'll check in from time to time. I don't know how old this clip is, but I do love it. This is from Channel 4 in Oklahoma City. A woman who, I don't even know if she's still, apparently she was a longtime anchor. And there was a delicatessen that was going to be opening very soon. And they were doing a little bit on this brand new restaurant. And they were... Well, I'll let her tell you.
Once it's turned on, the sign will spell out Deli Cat Essen.
Right, Deli Cat Essen is what... now, listen, I know it would be an easy joke to say that there are probably no Jews in Oklahoma, and there aren't many, but you would certainly think in a place like Oklahoma City, which has synagogues, and I'm not sure where Deli Cat Essen came from.
Deli Cat Essen.
Deli Cat Essen when the sign is turned on. I hope somebody pointed out to her that when the sign is also not turned on, it will still say Deli Cat Essen. On or off.
Once it's turned on, the sign will spell out Deli Cat Essen.
There you go.
Is it like in 3 different windows or something?
No, it's a big old sign.
No, I'm like trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. They split it up.
Deli Cat Essen.
Deli Cat Essen.
Oklahoma City is a city of about 650,000 people. Conversely, I believe the state of Oklahoma has about 5,000 Jews in it. So, again, I certainly hope that 1 or 2 or all of them will get a hold of Oklahoma's news leader and tell them this woman has to have heard the word delicatessen before.
Right.
Or maybe that's how she pronounces it, and I'm going about this all wrong. Maybe she walks in and says,
the accent there.
I'll have a Reuben.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Right.
Some places, they'll say things like milk and
milk. It's a
pillow.
Illinois thing.
Yeah. So maybe in Oklahoma City, they say Deli Cat Essen.
Sure.
Where are you guys going for lunch? We're going to the Deli Cat Essen.
It sounds like she's like trying to make a point. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like I don't know why I read it as like a text message with the claps in between, like or the period. Deli Cat Essen.
The Jews are coming.
Can I get a pickle with my corned beef, please?
Once it's turned on, the sign will spell out Deli Cat Essen.
Mm-hmm.
What is pastrami?
It's
pastrami.
Yummy.
What is a pastrami?
It's so delicious. So again, congratulations to whoever that is. Maybe it was let's give her the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
Maybe it was a teleprompter thing. She wasn't there. She wasn't live.
Was she on location?
No, she was just doing the VO from the studio.
Oh,
but
that could be.
But even if you saw that, you'd know it was delicatessen. You got to work to come up with Deli Cat Essen, but you got to work to come up with Deli Cat Essen. I know that there are a lot for.
It sounds like there's a cat in that deli.
Yeah,
just
named
chilling.
Essen. This is Essen.
Yeah, just Essen.
The Deli Cat.
Yeah. The Deli Cat.
Well, because like in New York and stuff, people are always posting pictures of cats in bodegas, just like laying on loaves of bread and things like that. So it's just like maybe there's a deli cat.
Yeah. One of my favorite delis in New York is called Katz.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you know how to pronounce delicatessen. Used to drive me crazy when friends of mine growing up would say milk.
Oh, I hate it.
Yeah, milk's terrible.
That's a
when
Midwest-
I
so
hear adults
Midwest.
do that, I'm pretty sure my sister does that. Says milk, and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna throw up. Like I just hate the
People will be like, "Where do you live?" They'd
Well, it's
say,
because you can't drink milk.
milk.
say, "Oh,
Ugh.
you must live in Illinois."
Illinois. Yeah.
Illinois.
Have you guys seen the people in Baltimore? Like, there's these kids doing the Baltimore Challenge or something like that, where they're saying Aaron ironed and earn or something like that. It's
No.
really fun. It's
Aaron,
really funny.
iron, and earn.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
And they're
I
like
haven't seen it.
earn.
Right. It's all sounds
Yeah.
exactly the same.
They're like, what? They're like earn.
Huh. Well, it's like in Philly, they say Wooder. Mm-hmm. The Baltimore Challenge.
Yeah.
All right. No, I haven't seen this.
Yeah, I think it's safe to air.
92Q from a radio station. Is that what it is?
Well, there's a original one was these kids just doing it on like TikTok or something.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Safe to air off TikTok.
Yeah, because they're just trying to say Aaron, iron, and I can't remember, like an earn or something like that.
All right. Yeah, I don't know where it is.
Let me find it.
Most recent TikTok challenge I saw coming out of Baltimore was they were telling people to not do the outlet challenge, which was when you stick a fork in an outlet.
What?
See, the rise of social media, for people who don't believe that social media has infantilized people, Exhibit A is the fact that they have to tell grown people, and it's not just teenagers doing it, they might be the most susceptible or the most bored or whatever, but then you have to tell grown people to not do things that you tell small children not to do, right? These are things, hey, don't do that, you can really get hurt.
Maybe that's what happened to the reporter. She was doing the outlet challenge. She's like, deli, cat, Essen. She couldn't even get it out.
Deli!
Cat.
Yeah. I mean, if you have a toddler in your house or when a child first starts walking, you know, you put those little outlet caps in there so they don't get their little fingers in there or whatever. And then, you give them 15 years and they're sticking forks in the outlet for TikTok.
Do you have that harmonica still?
Do I have what harmonica? The
harmonica.
fateful harmonica that I gifted my wife
Yes.
some years ago. She would have it. I don't know where.
Okay, well, if you can bring it in, there's a video I would like to try and do the harmonica challenge.
Is it a fartmonica challenge?
No, it's not
okay.
like that. It's just you hit people with stuff while they have a harmonica in their mouth, and then
Makes a
as
song.
you're breathing in and out, you go and do harmonica songs. And It's very funny.
It's in
right.
case you
Very
ever
funny.
wanted to put a soundtrack to a friendship ending.
And yet there are so many different ways you can do that. You know, could be screaming. It could be taking someone to live theater. All of those.
I set you the Baltimore challenge.
The Baltimore
It's
challenge.
Aaron earned and iron earn.
And the word they're trying to get them to say is iron.
Aaron earned.
Oh,
and
a sentence.
Iron
Yes.
earned.
Aaron earned an iron earn. And they'll all sound the same? Is
Aaron
it?
earned an iron earn.
All right. The Baltimore accent test.
I said, Baltimore accents, say this phrase out loud. Earn, and earn. Hold on, my earn.
That sounds fake.
Earn, and iron, earn. Damn, what the fuck?
All right.
sorry
Well,
about that.
anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Yeah. But you get the idea.
It sounded like he...
Yeah,
Yeah, but that was fake. That didn't sound like he was really saying it like that.
I think that's somebody who was probably playing it up.
Earn. I don't know what people from Baltimore sound like to
They
begin
sound
with.
like
They
that.
sound like that.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Some do. The mayor probably doesn't sound like that. Of course, she hit the road, didn't she? The mayor's like on the run. All right,
She
I've
was trying
got
to sell that book
Yeah.
to all the libraries.
$1,000 for you to go fund yourself. Good luck.
Hey, it's Rover. Go fund yourself. We have your shot at $1,000 now. Text the nationwide keyword YELL to the number 200-200. You'll get a text confirming entry plus iHeartRadio info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's YELL to 200-200. Good luck and go fund yourself from 100.7 WMMS.
You know, not all texting has to be monetary in nature. If you're looking for something nice to do, there's a program called Text for Humanity. I don't know if you've heard about this. There's a nonprofit called Mental Health America that has launched this. And you just sign up. And then you can send uplifting messages to total strangers, people who might need to hear something nice. And if you do it,
I can't.
then a random person texts you an uplifting message.
So I can't just text like I'm horny.
You can text whatever you like. I'm sure there's all kinds of people getting trolled on this thing.
That's what I'm saying.
But if you go into it not being a garbage person, because there are no shortage of other outlets where you can be a jagoff.
I'm gonna be.
If you just want to do something nice, Text for Humanity, you can send a positive glass half full little something to somebody who might need it.
Yeah.
You know, they're random, that you won't know them, they won't know you.
I need a thick one. Just send it out.
Thick what? Reuben?
Sure.
A Reuben.
A Reuben?
A thick Reuben. So this, you text the word join to the, I'm sure you can Google this. I'm not going to throw it out there now for all the people who I guarantee are more allied with Poundcake on this than maybe somebody who might try to be cool and be a human being for once.
Nah.
Well,
Who
at least he's honest.
He
But
knows.
like
He's
hate
forthright
that.
about it.
I hate when I get those group texts for like Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, like, and I'm in a text with like 30
All the
other
people you don't know.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, happy Thanksgiving. I'm like, don't send me this crap. You sent.
Well,
this,
that's a group text.
This is generic.
This is one-on-one.
But it's still a group text. You don't see the other people like that it's sent out to. But
I'm
it's,
getting group texts at midnight because there's a broom standing up.
All right, first of all,
that's
it
our
wasn't
group
midnight.
text.
Whatever.
It
I was
was
asleep.
like 10:30.
I was asleep.
that was our
We
group
talk
text.
about that a little bit.
It was like 11:45.
It was not
it was
that
pretty late.
late, was it?
Degenerates
It was.
are
I was
looking
doing
at broom
laundry.
I know
memes.
because
Laundry.
I watch porn at the same time every night,
It's
so
like,
it was
this
that
broom is
late.
standing up
11:30
because...
it was.
Oh, my God.
I know for sure.
Mary sends us this.
It was
I'm like,
my broom.
what? I hear like blink, blink. I'm like, what? And it's a picture of a broom standing up.
I didn't know they could do
Clearly
that.
fake.
That was my house. I did that with
Stop
my
it.
broom.
You did not.
Ellen, I did. It's on my Instagram story. You can see me
But
holding
it'll
it
stand
up.
up like that all the time.
I did not know that. I thought it had something to do with the Earth's tilt. 'Cause
Why
I'm
don't?
stupid.
Why are you in? Like you
know
see
how
that?
you know how you have a modicum of an understanding of how science works.
that's a big word.
Have you
Okay.
ever seen anything like that before?
No, I've never tried to make a broom stand up on its own.
And you probably didn't make it. You probably set it there and it happened to.
I tried. You can. It's on my Instagram story. I can't believe you thought I just found that picture on the internet. No, I actually did it.
You're doing laundry at 11:30 at night. What the hell do
Because-
I know your life is like?
Okay, first
you're living
of all,
underground. You're doing
That's
laundry
exactly
at midnight.
what it is. It's because I know the laundry
Figure
machines will be open,
You're trolling for memes.
and we only have one washer and one dryer. So if I have to do 3 loads of laundry and I start it at 7 o'clock when I get home, it's not going to be done
The
until
laundry
midnight,
is not the issue. That stupid broom.
Well, I did it. It's Mary Santora Comedy on Instagram. You can see
So
it
you
fall
s-
over.
Yeah.
Or
And
anywhere
then
on
I
the
put it
internet
back
yesterday.
up. I'm saying mine because he thought mine was fake. I put it on. It fell over, so I tried it again, and I got it to stand up, and I was excited about it, and I shared that with my
Why
friends.
did you attribute it to some fakakta thing about the Earth's poles?
And
Because
where are
I
your
saw
friends?
it on
Somebody-
the internet.
No, my
because
God.
somebody tweeted out that there's some dumb thing where the Earth's at this some access point yesterday only, where if you put the broom up, it's going to stand up. And so there, I saw this
So
all
stupid.
over last night. And the first thing I do when I see something like that is look up to see if it's real.
First thing I do is try it.
Yes. And that is the
First
difference
thing I
between
did.
us.
What?
No, you can listen. You can make it real. It's still got nothing to do with science,
Right.
With
Why would I
respect
know
to
that?
the. I love how people who don't believe anything else, they don't believe in climate change, they don't believe in
Talking about me?
completely provable things. All of a sudden, they're Bill Nye the Science Guy when it comes to something. Oh, it's a broom, and oh my God, we're being overrun by dopes.
All I'm saying is I saw. Hey,
It works every day.
I didn't know that. When have you ever tried to stand up your broom? When have you ever
First of
done
all,
that?
I don't have a broom. I have a Swiffer because I'm an adult.
I have a Swiffer too. You don't have a cat. I have to sweep my house and then I Swiffer
Well, I
it.
don't have a cat because I'm an adult.
I have a broom and a Swiffer.
And how many times
I've
have you tried to stand up your broom on its own?
Not once, but what
so
is
then
that?
there you go.
What go? What does
How
that
would you
prove? That I've
know?
never, how does that prove anything that I've never tried to stand my broom
Because
up?
I'm saying,
there
how would you
go.
how would you know that it does that all the time if you've never tried it?
I'm not saying you can't replicate it. I'm saying it
talking
has
about him.
nothing to do with the reversal of the poles.
What I'm saying is, Bill's like, it does that every day. How would I know that it does it every day if
By
I've never
a quick
tried
Google search to see if it would do that, to see if there's something that is actually happening with the Earth versus just some meme that's going around.
What's the caption of the picture you sent us at midnight?
it? I said,
Hey, my broom is standing up because
I
the
said
Earth is round.
something about the Earth's axis is making brooms stand up on their own. I sent the picture and I said, or maybe it's always a thing and I just fall for this shrimp.
Which
That's
is
what
true.
I said.
And that's what you
Right.
did.
So don't sit here and make it sound like I'm stupid because I made
I'm
my
not.
broom
You're making
stand
it sound like you're stupid. I'm not making you sound like that.
I don't
I
think
sent
that's
the
out
meme,
of the
though.
realm of. He sent the meme. I sent a picture of my actual broom. Cody sent the meme.
Because I found it because it was just randomly on Twitter, and I'm like, this bitch, how dare she interrupt my porn for this foolishness? How dare you?
But also, memes are created. They're not born from real things.
I didn't see a meme. I saw friends of mine posting on the internet.
Yeah, and that's why I saw other
On
people doing it,
Facebook, and I was like, oh, I'll
but
try
that's
it.
how memes start. Is this is people, and there's different ideas of what meme even means, but people recreating a challenge or something like that. So this became the broomstick challenge, and people are trying it all over. Like, oh my god, it does work. The Earth is.
But here's my point. I don't know why you're
axis.
getting so upset about it, because everyone's like, oh, I don't know anything about science, so I'm going to try this. And someone said it was about it. I'm like, yes, I understand why a simple Google search would just show you.
I only got upset about it because it woke me up.
I apologize, Alan.
Well,
I didn't
you should
mean
have your
it.
phone on silent.
I didn't mean it.
Do not disturb. It's an easy.
I just don't
a
think it's
simple
something
Google
to get
search will
worked
show you
up.
how to put
I
your
thought
phone
I thought it
on
was.
Do Not Disturb.
I thought it was on Do Not Disturb, which is why I was so disturbed by it.
You're so pissed about it.
Well, maybe the Earth's access messed up your Do Not Disturb.
The what?
What?
The what?
You start drinking again?
The Earth's what?
Wasted.
The Earth's what?
The Earth's access messed up on your
Right.
phone.
Okay. Right.
I thought it was cool. I didn't know you could do that every day.
I have a vacuum cleaner that stands straight up, boy, every time.
Dude, my TV.
Crazy Mother Nature.
My TV stood up on its own. I had a can of Coke that stood up on its own.
Right.
I thought it was cool.
ICP on the phone. They'll figure it out.
Fire, air, and dirt. In magnets, how do they work?
Hey, Drunk Sue. Let me go to Drunk Sue for some rational conversation.
I know, right? Hey, Mary, I think it has something to do with that rosary in your bathroom window.
See? She knows.
Uh-huh.
Am I supposed to strap it to my face?
All right. Go ahead, Sue.
Anyways, I have a random question.
Those are my
What do you
favorite
think-
kind.
I know, right? What do you think about Jane Fonda going to the Kent State?
What?
Hanoi Jane.
Jane Fonda,
When
Kent
it
State,
screwed
right.
over so many veterans.
Oh,
so many Vietnam guys.
Right.
What do you think
How
about
did she
her
screw
being
people
the
over
one?
again? Huh?
What do you think about her being the one that they nominate to be a speaker?
Yeah, well, you'd want to ask Kent State. She's going to speak during the Kent State Massacre commemoration,
What was
right?
it, celebration?
Well, commemoration. Yeah, they celebrate those kids getting killed. The 50th anniversary of the Kent State shootings is this May, and so Jane Fonda is going to speak.
Well, I think she's a piece of crapoli because she sit there and went to camps and POW camps and then just exchanged.
Well, those kids were shot. Those kids were shot protesting the Vietnam War, and you'd be hard pressed to find a more high-profile objector to that
also
war
was
than Jane
She was
Fonda.
also in Vietnam, and she disrespected a lot of our veterans.
Have you seen
A
Monster-in-Law?
lot of them.
So what do you want? Complain to Kent State.
Yeah, but then they better have better security for her. 'cause
Hanoi
it's
Jane was a tag that they hung around her because she protested the war openly.
Yeah,
and
she
people
also
who didn't
screwed
and
over
people
a
who
lot
were
of
all for it wanted to, they wanted to chastise her and whatever. So
people. Yeah, but I still think that she's.
Sue,
got
you're
the
not going to
wrong
go to
choice.
Kent State. What do you care?
Well, I'm not going to go. Of course not.
So what do you care? What do you? Why do you care who they have speaking?
She's such a piece of crap.
So you're just looking for something to get upset about.
No, she's a piece of shit.
Why don't you get upset about brooms apparently standing straight up in people's kitchens?
I already explained that. It's that rosary in the bathroom.
Rosary in the bathroom.
He can't touch it to see how loose it is.
Right. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sue. All right.
I love you.
My advice to you will be the same now as it was at the beginning of the call, which is ignore Kent State.
Yeah, well.
Right, okay.
I
Can
just
you
don't
do
think
that?
I still think it's credit.
Where'd you even hear about that?
You didn't even know, but you didn't even know about it until you read about it, and then you're mad. But you're not going to go.
No, listen to me. My husband was a Vietnam vet. He passed away on August 20th, 2012. I rode with the club. I know. We talked a lot. And I know that which is evil.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. There's words coming out of your mouth. I don't know what the hell that's got to do with Jane Fonda at Kent State.
She should not be. Yeah.
But
okay,
you're not
yeah,
going, so what do you care? It's not like you were at Kent State and all of a sudden Jane Fonda shows up. Huh?
Hey, I do care because she hurt a lot of people.
Who did she hurt? She wasn't out there. She wasn't fighting for the Viet Cong, Sue.
Yeah, well, how come she slipped on? How come she did that? How come she was passing her pieces?
My dad was My dad was a veteran, and a lot of people Vietnam vets. Gotcha. Write Kent State a strongly worded letter.
Well, I can't stand her.
I've gleaned that from this conversation.
Did you catch that?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Sue.
Reiterate it.
Right. Thank you, dear. All right. There is Drunk Sue, who is so angry that Jane Fonda is going to be addressing the student body at Kent State University, commemorating the 50th anniversary of the students who were killed protesting, by the way.
Mm-hmm. That seems pretty bad.
It doesn't seem like that much of a stretch to me that you're going to have one of the most high-profile protesters there to talk about kids who were killed for protesting. It's called freedom of speech. Look it up.
And the people that let the veterans down are not. That's the government. They didn't have. They've continued to let the veterans down.
That's what I'm saying. It's got nothing to do with Kent State, right?
Right.
Brooms.
I'm just saying I thought it was kind of cool.
You know what? I'm happy that you found something you enjoyed.
I just wish that you guys would be mildly entertained by things like that as easily as I am, instead of immediately being like, "It's so stupid."
No,
Why don't you just Google it?
What did I say? I woke up at midnight.
You were mad about the timing.
I would have been
get
mildly entertained at 8 p.m.
Okay. At 8 p.m. I was in the shower.
I had seen it all night, and I was just like, the first thing I do was Google something to see if it's a real thing or if people are gullible.
I hadn't seen, well, they're not mutually exclusive.
Correct.
Still, I hadn't seen anybody posting these things. So yours was the very first one. And when it says, "Hey, my broom is standing up because of the axis of the earth."
And then I said, or maybe it isn't. I don't know. I just fall for things.
I saw one, and then I showed my girlfriend. I go, "Oh, this is kind of cool. I'm going to Google it." I looked it up. I'm like, "Oh, it's not real." Okay.
Well, it is real. The brooms are standing.
But it's not because it's not a one day a thing.
Yeah.
One day a year thing. They're one,
On the upside, now you can replicate this any day you like.
I'll post it every day.
From other dummies.
And that means that the earth is flat. Duh.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Doy.
That's what we got to here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, I got a break. Tickets for the tattoo convention, which is going to happen, as the name implies, at the Convention Center downtown the 21st through the 23rd. Villainarts.com if you want to look into it, but if you want to go, I'll hook you up shortly. 35192 if you want to text.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio